Welcome to today's More Report Analysis videos with me, Rich Pembroke, analyst at Hantec Marks on Monday 17th of December. You've got a marginally risk positive outlook. I mean, to be honest, markets are basically sort of holding ground, I think, a little bit today in terms of how equities are just a shade lower, nothing too much. I mean, they're reacting still to, I suppose, the Wall Street, which was down 2% on Friday. Little bit of a rebound, slight bit of a rebound on Wall Street futures today, but equity markets basically treading water, I think, in front of the main event of the week, which is going to be the Fed. But generally speaking, risk appetite is still not very great. You've got volatility, which remains high. You've got the yield, treasury yields, which remain subdued, but also the fact that the yield curve is flattening still, as depicted on the 2s10s spread, which is 15 basis points. But exactly how that is affected by the Federal Reserve this week will be key, I think. But for now, certainly, I think the markets are still sort of negatively biased, and that sort of lends you towards, I suppose, the yen and the dollar performing better. Here we can see that the dollar index is sort of still edging higher within this uptrend channel, although not decisively so. But yeah, what we can see is that a little bit of a shade lower on the dollar today, as we've seen the euro rebounding, a bit of sterling rebound actually. I mean, Brexit is still a key factor. Theresa May is again going to be speaking today. Expect her to get once more a right earful from Parliament, and that's probably not going to do sterling much good either this afternoon. But yeah, we're sort of waiting and seeing how this is all going to play out, really, still. Anyway, in terms of data points today, not a great deal today, Monday. We've got the NAHB at 3 o'clock. That's pretty much all we're really looking out for, and again, that's unchanged at 60 is the expectation there. So also let's have a look at New York Fed Empire State Manufacturing at 1:30, expected to come down to 20.6, so maybe a little bit of an indication as to how New York State is performing there. So it takes me to my chart of the day, which is Euro Sterling. Now, sterling, bit of a choppy time of it recently, as you can well imagine, but this is an interesting move on sterling against the euro, whereby we've seen the unwinding move where euro lost ground against sterling middle of last week, late last week, and then it seems to have found support at an uptrend. Also at the breakout of an old 89.40 pivot line area, holding that support becomes the pivot, and then you're holding on to the uptrend. The momentum indicator is pretty positively configured still. It would all point towards this being a buying opportunity, really. Friday's candle stabilised the market, a little bit ticking higher today again. So breakout above 90.10 would certainly start to sort of regenerate a bit more upside momentum, because this is sort of basically just consolidating at the moment. But 90.10, you break above that, it looks like 90.70 then becomes a resistance, and then 90.87. But generally, a move towards 91 big figure looks like it's on the cards, I think, for euro sterling. Further Brexit and political uncertainty is likely to be a driver of sterling weakness, and that plays into this whole game here. So with that in mind, I wish you good luck in your trading today, and I will speak to you later.